Welcome to the Revealing the Gospel channel. Did you know that the African roots of humanity, a story often told through oral traditions, can actually be traced back to the Bible? Yes, the Holy Scriptures give us a remarkable glimpse into the origins of African people and the lives of their ancestors, whose stories are woven into the very fabric of biblical history. Imagine this: mighty kings, resilient warriors, builders of ancient civilizations, all part of a lineage that connects to some of the earliest names in human history. Africa's biblical ancestry goes beyond the surface, revealing a history marked by resilience, strength, and divine purpose. Before we embark on this fascinating journey into the origins of African people according to the Bible, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Every like and share helps us bring you more inspiring content and deep dives into these ancient, often overlooked stories. Let's begin by revisiting one of the oldest family trees in human history, the descendants of Noah. According to the Bible, after the Great Flood, humanity began again through Noah and his three sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Each son represents a lineage that spread across different regions of the world and developed unique cultures. Shem's descendants became the Semitic peoples, including the ancient Hebrews, Arabs, and others from the Middle East. Japheth's lineage is associated with Europeans and some Asian groups. But it is Ham's lineage, deeply connected to Africa, that captures our attention today. The name Ham carries significant meaning. In Hebrew it means hot or burned, possibly symbolizing both the warmth of the sun and the rich, fertile lands that Ham's descendants would come to inhabit. The Bible and ancient rabbinical writings often link Ham's lineage directly to Africa and the lands south of Egypt. These lands were known for their richness, both in natural resources and in cultural heritage. Genesis introduces us to Ham's four sons, Cush, Mizraim, Put, and Canaan. Each of these names represents a line of descendants who shaped early civilizations and contributed to the history and culture of Africa. Cush, for instance, is recognized as the father of Ethiopian and Nubian cultures, and in fact in many ancient texts, the name Cush is often synonymous with Ethiopia or black. Mizraim, another of Ham's sons, is associated with Egypt, a civilization that flourished along the Nile and became one of the most advanced societies of the ancient world. Cush, the eldest son of Ham, became the forefather of numerous African nations. His descendants established powerful kingdoms like ancient Nubia and Ethiopia, both of which were known for their rich cultural traditions, military prowess, and spiritual significance. The influence of Cush extended far beyond Africa, reaching into the ancient world through trade, alliances, and sometimes even conquests. The book of Genesis introduces us to a prominent figure descended from Cush, Nimrod, a mighty leader and warrior often credited as the first king of the ancient Mesopotamian cities of Babel and Akkad. Nimrod's influence over these cities in the land of Shinar highlights the legacy of Cush's descendants and their enduring impact on the early history of civilization. Then we have Mizraim, whose descendants would go on to create one of the world's most enduring civilizations, ancient Egypt. Known in the Bible as Mizraim, Egypt became a center for learning, trade, and monumental architecture. The pyramids, the Sphinx, the hieroglyphs, all these symbols of Egypt's ancient glory originated from the descendants of Ham. Interestingly, the name Mizraim is still used today in Hebrew and Arabic to refer to Egypt, showing just how deeply these roots remain in language and culture. Next we come to Put, another of Ham's sons. The descendants of Put are associated with the regions around ancient Libya and parts of North Africa. Known for their skills in trade and their powerful tribes, the people of Put influenced the cultures and economies of their neighboring regions. Many ancient scholars identified the Libyans, especially the native black Libyan groups, as descendants of Put. This association with North Africa highlights the wide reach and diversity within Ham's lineage. Finally, we have Canaan. Unlike his brothers, Canaan's descendants settled in the lands east of the Mediterranean, what is now modern-day Israel, Lebanon, and Syria. Though Canaan is associated with the Middle East rather than Africa, his connection to Ham's lineage is strong and unique. The Canaanites, known for their vibrant culture and distinct religious practices, were part of the ancient world's rich cultural tapestry. A common misconception in history is the idea of a curse of Ham, a claim that has unfortunately been misinterpreted to justify harm and prejudice. Let's clear this up. In Genesis, after Noah became drunk and fell asleep uncovered, Ham saw his father and told his brothers. Because of Ham's actions, Noah cursed Canaan, Ham's son, not Ham or the entirety of Ham's lineage. This is crucial. The curse was not upon Ham himself or his African descendants but specifically on Canaan, who later settled in the Middle Eastern region, not Africa. This distinction is vital in understanding that African peoples were never cursed. Rather, their history is one of resilience, ingenuity, and strength, qualities that are echoed throughout the Bible. For a deeper perspective, we can look at the Book of Jubilees, an ancient Jewish text that sheds light on the lives of Noah's descendants. According to Jubilees, Ham was a founder and builder, establishing the first city after the flood and naming it after his beloved wife. Jubilees also describes how Ham's sons, Cush and Mizraim, opposed Canaan's decision to settle in the land of Shem, which is present-day Israel. This ancient narrative suggests a strong sense of unity and cultural pride among Ham's descendants, as they believed that each lineage had a designated homeland. The Bible and other ancient writings show us that Africa's roots run deep, stretching back to the earliest chapters of human history. Figures like Nimrod, the mighty hunter and ruler, Cush, the father of Ethiopian culture, and Mizraim, the forefather of Egypt, all serve as testaments to Africa's profound influence on civilization. From the banks of the Nile to the deserts of Libya and the highlands of Ethiopia, the African lineage has left an indelible mark on history. In conclusion, the origins of African people in the Bible reveal a lineage that is rich, complex, and deeply interconnected with the foundations of civilization. This history is not just an ancient story but a celebration of resilience and strength that carries forward to this day. What do you think about Africa's biblical heritage? Do these ancient connections change your view of African history? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this exploration meaningful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more enlightening journeys through the ancient origins of humanity.